I knew the moment my mother said it, the balance finally snapped. Not loudly, not dramatically, just a quiet sentence dropped at my sister's wedding planning table. If your brother's not invited, we're not coming either. 20 years of defending him. 20 years of watching him tear through us like a storm that never learned remorse. And now they wanted us to reward him with a front row seat? I didn't flinch. I only folded my hands and looked at them like the disappointment was an echo I'd finally grown tired of hearing. But the truth is, the breaking didn't start there. It started long before. Backstory. I remember being 8 the first time he pinned me to the carpet until I cried. My parents laughed it off. Boys are rough, don't be dramatic. My sister got the worst of it. Her journals read like hostage notes. Pages about stolen clothes, shattered keepsakes, whispered threats through her bedroom door. Every report ended in the same judgment. He didn't mean it. Don't provoke him. He's going through things. And we, stupid, loyal, hopeful, we kept waiting for them to see us. They never did. Discovery of the final betrayal. But the shift happened 3 months before the wedding. My mother called me at midnight. Not out of worry for me, of course, but to rage, breathing heavy, voice sharp, because my brother had told her I insulted him. I hadn't even spoken to him in weeks. And that was the first clue. I scrolled through my phone after the call, reread old messages, cross-checked dates. He had been rewriting stories about me for months. Little exaggerations turned accusations. Quiet distortions whispered into our parents' ears. A smear campaign designed to make me the villain and him the eternal victim. I realized then, he wasn't just toxic, he was strategic. And my parents? They believed every word. That was the night something inside me shut off like a light. Not anger, not pain, just clarity. If they wanted him so badly, they could have him. Shift in mindset. I didn't fight, didn't explain, didn't justify. I simply started planning. Not revenge in the childish sense, no screaming matches, no dramatic exits. No, what I planned was quieter, cleaner, a severing. People think revenge is fire. For me, it was ice, sharp, controlled, inevitable. I began preparing the exit my parents never believed I'd take. I talked with my sister. She was already halfway out emotionally, but she needed a push, not a rescue. We synced our timelines, adjusted our roles, protected our personal documents, shifted accounts, re-evaluated emergency contacts, made sure every door they could slam in our faces was already locked from our side. And when my sister finalized her wedding list, she left one name out. His. Execution. The day my parents delivered their ultimatum, if your brother's not invited, we're not coming either. I didn't argue. I just asked, is that your final choice? My father nodded. My mother crossed her arms. Both of them confident I'd fold, as if decades of guilt programming were still enough to control us. I sent the group message that afternoon. Thank you for the clarity. We respect your decision not to attend. We wish you well. My sister sent hers minutes later. This wedding is a celebration, not a battleground. If you choose him over us, that is your choice. The door remains closed. Silence followed. Then attempts at guilt. Then anger. Then threats. We didn't respond. 1 week later, my younger brother, quiet, always watching, joined us. He'd seen everything. He was done too. 3 children gone in a single strike. Not because we wanted to punish them, but because we finally understood they would never stop punishing us for not being him. Climax. The real confrontation came the night before the wedding. My mother showed up at my apartment unannounced, disheveled, frantic, trembling with the realization that control was slipping. She demanded to know how we could break the family apart like this. I looked at her the same way she had looked at me for years, like she was speaking a language I'd finally stopped trying to translate. "You broke it," I said quietly. "Every time you defended him, every time you ignored us, every time you chose the one who hurt us over the ones who loved you." She opened her mouth. No sound came out. "And now," I added, "now you're living with the family you built." She cried, but not for us, for the loss of her audience, her control, her illusion. I walked her to the door, closed it softly. That was the real revenge. Not rage, not revenge fantasies. Just closure. Resolution. My sister's wedding was peaceful, joyful, whole. 3 siblings united for the first time without the shadow of the golden child. My parents stayed home, waiting for us to come crawling back. We never did. And maybe that's what they never understood.